I'll be guiding into your Y6 slow flow journey today. Today's practice will be focusing on some twists, heating up our legs, our quads, our calves, and also we'll be using 2 blocks or any type of support you have at home, whether it be books or water bottles, are a good way to support your practice today. Focusing on wave number 2, come standing onto the front of your mat. Place your blocks in front of your legs. Open your feet, hips width distance. Arms by your side or palms together. Taking a big, delicious inhale in through your nose. Big breath out through your mouth. Press your feet down on the floor. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, bend your knees. Rest your chest down towards your thighs. Forward fold. Blocks under your hands, tallest setting. Inhale, lengthen your sternum towards the front of your mat, halfway. Exhale, move your blocks towards the side. Plant your hands. Walk your feet back. Lower your knees down. Inhale, shift your weight forward. Exhale, hug your arms in. Come down into your low push-up. Inhale, lift your chest up towards the sky. Exhale, send your hips up and back, upside down V. Take a breath in all the way. Slow breath out. Inhale, pick up your right leg. Exhale, press your right heel back. Notice if one hip is higher than the other, adjust. Breath in, lengthen out through your quad and hamstring. Exhale, bring your foot between your hands. Slide your blocks underneath your hands in the tallest setting. Wiggle your right foot out to the right side of your mat, hips width distance. Ground down to your back toes. As you inhale, rise your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, bend your front knee down towards your mat. Inhale, move your left hip forward, right hip back. Exhale, bring your right arm back. Reach your left fingers towards the front of your mat. Twisting, crescent, open. Notice here if your hips started to move, balance out your hips like a headlight. Inhale, re-square your shoulders to the front of your mat. Reach your arms up. Exhale, spin your back heel down. Open your arms out to a letter T. Wiggle your foot to the center of your mat, heel to arch alignment. Bend your front knee and bring your outer right leg out to the side of your mat. Inhale, reach your fingertips away from your sternum. Exhale, bring your left arm under your right arm. Grab opposite shoulders or bind your arms together. Inhale, lower your elbow tips down towards your belly. Exhale, sink your hips. Bend your front knee towards the front of your mat. Inhale, reopen your arms into a letter T. Exhale, spin your left heel. Lift your arms up as you move your left hip towards the front of your mat. Back to your crescent lunge. Wiggle your right foot to the right side of your mat. Bend your left knee an inch or 2 closer towards the floor. Move your arms back, palms face each other. Inhale, stretch out your arms towards the back. Straighten out your back leg. Exhale, with a straight spine, lean forward towards your front thigh. Inhale, rebend your back knee. Lift your chest up, reach your arms up. Slow and controlled. Straighten out your right leg. Press your arms back. Reach your fingertips back. One more. Inhale, rebend your back knee. Lift your chest up away from your thigh, feeling your front leg burning. Exhale, slow and steady. Swing your arms back. Bring your hands on top of your blocks, tallest setting, and lower your left knee down towards the floor. Bring your right thigh above your right knee. Inhale, lengthen out through your spine. Exhale, move your left hip up. Turn your left ribs to your inner right thigh. Twisting lunge. Stay here or raise your right arm up towards the sky. Noticing here if you're dumping weight into your left shoulder, press down into your block and move your left hip back if one hip is longer or ahead of the other. Inhale, lengthen out to the crown of your head. Exhale, turn your right shoulder towards the left side of your mat. squaring off your hips. Slowly untwist. Inhale, move the blocks out to the side, plant your hands. Exhale, pick up your right foot. Right knee lowers next to your left knee. Inhale, shift your body weight forward. Exhale, hug your arms in as you come down into your yoga push-up. Low yoga push-up. Inhale, scoop your heart up towards the sky. Exhale, send your hips up and back. Upside down, letter V. Smooth breath in through your nose. Big breath out. Inhale, pick up your left leg up towards the sky. Exhale, press your left heel to the wall behind you. Noticing if one hip's higher than the other, square your hips down. Inhale, spread your toes wide, reach your foot back. Exhale, bring your foot between your hands. Slide your blocks underneath your hands, tallest setting, and wiggle your left foot out to the left. Inhale, press your hands into the block as you reach your arms up. Exhale, bend your front knee towards the front of your mat. Wiggle your right foot, or press the outer edge of your right foot down, belly button towards your spine. Move your left hip back, right hip forward. Inhale, bring your right arm forward. Exhale, draw your left arm back. Same thing here, notice if your left knee is winging out to the left side and your left hip is ahead of your right. Slow breath in through your nose, hug your right glute. Exhale, re-square your shoulders towards the front of your mat, lift your arms up. Inhale, spin your back heel down towards the floor. Exhale, tee your arms out to the side. Stagger out your legs, heel to arch alignment. And draw your outer left leg out to the side of your mat. Inhale, reach your fingers away from each other. Exhale, wrap your right arm underneath your left arm. You grab opposite shoulders or you come into your arm binding. Inhale, lower your belly button down towards your hip. Exhale, bend your front knee towards the front of your mat. Press your back foot down. Inhale, unbind your arms, come back into your letter T. Exhale, spin your right heel up, square your shoulders and hips to the front of your mat. Wiggle your left foot to the left. Bend your right knee about 1 or 2 inches closer to the floor. Inhale, move your arms back like you're a diving superhero. Exhale, straighten out your right leg with a straight spine, slowly lower down to your front thigh. Notice if you're rounding for your upper back. Inhale, rebend your back knee, reach your arms up to the sky and lean back. Exhale, straighten out your back leg, lean forward towards your left leg. Ooh, feeling the burn on your left quad. Inhale, rebend your right knee, reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, lean forward, straighten out your back leg. Palms face each other. Lower your hands down towards your block. Lower your right knee down towards the floor. Wiggle your left foot out to the left. Press your left hand onto your thigh. Inhale, lengthen out through your spine. Exhale, turn your left shoulder towards the right side of your mat. And roll your right ribs towards your inner left thigh. Notice here if you're slouching out to the right side of your mat or your hips are not in your head-lie position. Adjust your right hip back, left hip forward. Inhale, lengthen from the crown of your head. Exhale, stay here or re-extend your arm out and up for your twist. Slowly untwist, lower your hands down to the floor, slide your blocks back. Smooth breath in, curl your back toes. Exhale, pick up your left foot, move it back. Left knee meets with your right. Inhale, lean forward. Exhale, hug your arms in. Slowly come down into your low yoga push-up. Inhale, scoop your heart up towards the ceiling. Exhale, move your hips up and back, coming into your upside down V. Smooth breath in through your nose. Huge breath out through your mouth. Smooth breath in through your nose. Smooth breath out through your mouth. One breath to movement. Inhale, lift your right leg up towards the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring your foot between your hands. Slide your blocks underneath your hands. Wiggle your right foot to the right. Inhale, raise your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, bring your left arm forward, right arm back. Squaring your hips to the front of your mat. Inhale, realign your shoulders to the front of your mat. Exhale, spin your back heel down. Open out your arms to a letter T. Inhale, bring your left arm underneath your right arm. Shoulder hug or bind your arms. Exhale, sit down a little bit low. Inhale, unbound your arms. Exhale, spin your back heel up. Square your hips and shoulder to the front of your mat. Bend your back knee. Inhale, lean forward, dive forward. Exhale. Rebend your back knee, lift your chest up. Inhale, straighten out your back leg, lean forward. Exhale, rebend your back knee, raise your arm up. Inhale, lean forward, straighten out your back leg. Exhale, bring your hands to your block, lower your back knee down. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, turn to your right, or lift your arm up as you twist. Slowly untwist, bring your blocks away from the mat, hands down on the floor. Pick up your right foot, move it back. Inhale, lean forward. Exhale, come into your low yoga push-up. Inhale, scoop your heart up towards the ceiling. Exhale, send your hips up and back. Upside down letter V, downward facing dog. Inhale, pick up your left leg, move your left foot back, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring your foot between your hands, slide your blocks underneath your hands, tallest setting. Wiggle your left foot to the left. Inhale, raise your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, bring your left arm back, right arm forward. Inhale, re-square your shoulders to the front of your mat. Exhale, spin your back heel down, open your arms up to a T. Inhale, draw your right arm under your left, shoulder hug or binding your arms. Exhale, squat down a little lower. Inhale, unbound your arms, spin your back heel up, turn shoulders and hip to the front of your mat. Exhale, lean forward, straighten out your back leg. Inhale, rebend your back leg, lift your arms up, lean back. Exhale, lean forward, palms face each other. Inhale, rebend your back knee, lift your arms up. Exhale, lean forward, spread your fingers wide. Lower your hands into the block, lower your right knee down. Press your hands on your left leg. Inhale, lengthen out through your spine. Exhale, turn to your left. Extend your arms out. Slowly unturn, move the blocks out of the way. Hands on the floor. Inhale, pick up your foot. Left knee meets your right. Exhale, stay right here. Inhale, lean forward. Exhale, coming into your low yoga push-up. Inhale, scoop your heart up. Exhale, send your hips up and back, down dog. One more time. All right, here we go. Inhale, pick up your right leg, press your right foot back. Exhale, right foot between your hands, slide your blocks underneath your hands. Wiggle your right foot to the right. Inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, bring your right arm back, left arm forward. Inhale, reach your arms up, re-square your shoulders and hips. Exhale, spin your back heel towards the back of your mat. Inhale, bind your left arm under your right. Exhale, sit down a little bit lower. Inhale, unbound your arms, spin your back heel up, square your shoulders and front ribs to the front of your mat. Exhale, straighten your back leg. Lean forward, chest hovers your thigh. Inhale, rebend your back knee, reach your arms up. Exhale, lean forward, straighten out your back leg. Woohoo, feeling the burn. One more, inhale, reach your arms up, lean back. Exhale, lean forward. Grab your blocks, place it underneath your hands. Lower your knee down or knee up. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, bring your left ribs to your inner right thigh. Inhale, slowly unbind, move your blocks to the side. Exhale, move your right knee next to your left knee. Inhale, lean forward. Exhale, low push-up. Inhale, lift your chest up and forward. Exhale, send your hips up and back. Inhale, lift your left leg up towards the sky. Exhale, bring your foot between your hands. Slide your blocks underneath your hands. Wiggle your left foot to the left. Inhale, rise your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, bring your left arm back, right arm forward. Inhale, re-square your shoulders to the front. Exhale, spin your back heel down, tee out your arms. Inhale, bound your right arm under your left. Exhale, sit down a little lower. Inhale, unbound your arm, spin your back heel up. Square hips and shoulders to the front of your mat. Exhale, straighten your back leg. Dive slowly forward, straighten out your spine. Inhale, rebend your back knee, reach your arms up and back. Exhale, slowly lean forward, swing your arms slowly back. One more, inhale, rebend your back knee a little bit more, reach your fingers up. Exhale, straighten your back leg, lean forward towards your left thigh. Bring your hands into your block, right knee up or down. Inhale, lengthen out your spine. Exhale, hand on your thigh or reach your arms up. Slowly untwist, move your blocks out to the side, pick up your left foot. Left knee meets your right. Inhale, lean forward. Exhale, low push-up. Inhale, lift your chest up and forward. Exhale, send your hips up and back, down dog. Woo-wee. Take a slow breath in. Huge breath out. Deep breath in. Bigger breath out. Lift your heels, bend your knees, look to the front of your mat. Inhale, tippy toe to the front of your mat. Exhale, bring your chest to your thigh, forward fold. Walk your big toes together, heels slightly apart. Bend your front knee, palms together into prayer. Inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, sit your hips down and back. Inhale, turn your right arm back, left arm forward. Exhale, move your right hip back, left hip forward. Notice here if one of your knee is ahead of the other. Spread your fingers wide and move your hips down and back just a little bit more. Inhale, reach your fingers away from each other or stretch your fingers away from each other. Exhale, come back to center, palms together. Take a big breath in. Exhale, open your right arm forward, left arm back. Twisting chair pose. Move your left hip forward, right hip back. Extend your arms away from each other. Bring your belly button to your spine. Move your hips back and down. Inhale, slowly square your shoulders to the front of your mat. Exhale, palms together. Straighten out your legs. Exhale, arms by your side. Palms together, reach your arms up. Spread your ribs by breathing in through your nose. Exhale, sitting down and back. Inhale, straighten your arms, straighten your legs. Good way to warm up your quads. Exhale, palms together or arms up to the sky. Squat. Inhale, re-straighten your arms. Exhale, sit your glutes down and back. Good. Full breath in your chair. Exhale, bring your chest down to your thigh, forward fold. Hands on the block or on your shin. Inhale, lengthen your sternum away from your belly. Exhale, plant your hands, walk your feet back. Lower your knees down, tabletop. Inhale, lean forward. Exhale, hug your arms in. Low yoga push-up. Inhale, bring your arms down, elbows ahead of your shoulder, and lift your chest up. Exhale, slowly twist to your left. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, slowly twist to your right. Notice here if your shoulders are sloping towards your ear, extend the crown of your head towards the sky. Inhale, slowly unbound. Exhale, bring your chest down towards the floor. Slide your hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, hug your arms in. Exhale, curl toes under, send your hips up and back, down dog. Big breath in through your nose. Slow breath out through your mouth. Slow and steady inhale, lift your right leg up and back. Flex your right toes down. Exhale, bring your foot between your hands. Lower your foot down and wiggle your right foot out to the right side of your mat. Spin your left foot down towards the floor, turning your left foot at 10 a.m. Notice if your foot is winging out from the knife edge of your foot, walk your left foot forward. Bring your hands on your hips. Inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, bend your front knee a little bit more. Adjust by moving your left hip forward and right hip back. Squeeze your left glute. Belly button towards your spine. Good. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, bound your left arm under, grab opposite shoulder, or bound your elbows together. Bend your front knee towards the front of your mat. Slide your elbows down towards your belly button. Inhale, press the outer edge of your left foot. Exhale, holding the pose, just leaning forward, resting your right shoulder on your right thigh. You can also bring your right shoulder inside of your right leg for intensity. Move your hips to the left and lift your belly button towards your back. Press down and anchor down through your back foot. Extend the crown of your head away from your shoulders. One more slow breath in. Press into the outer edge of your right foot. Exhale, slowly unbound. Bring your hands down towards the floor. Spin your back heel off of your mat and lower your left knee down towards the floor. Wiggle your right foot out to the right. Good time to grab blocks. Slide it underneath your shoulders. Any setting that you need. Inhale, lean your hips forward. Exhale, bend your left knee. Draw your left heel towards your left butt. Inhale, re-extend your right arm ahead of your right shoulder. Slow and steady, exhale, turn like a clock, keeping your hips low. Reach back and grabbing on inside or outside of your right foot. Left foot. Notice here if your left hip is winging forward, back up just a little bit and draw your left hip back. Check in if you're slouching through your left shoulder. Press your left hand on the block. Lift your ear away from your shoulder. Take a slow breath in. Exhale. Bend your left elbow towards the sky. Bring your left heel towards your left glute. You can look up, right shoulder, or down to your left fingertips. Pressing to the inner arch of your right foot. Slow and steady, release your foot, slowly turn in and twist, and slowly lower your back foot down towards the mat. Good job. Slide your blocks out to the side, plant your hands down to the floor. Inhale, pick up your right foot, move it back. Lower your right knee next to your left knee. Inhale, lean forward. Exhale, hug your arms in, come down into your slow yoga push-up. Inhale, lift your chest up towards the sky. Exhale, send your hips up and back. Slow breath in through your nose. Slow breath out through your mouth. Inhale, pick up your left leg towards the sky. Press your heel back. Exhale, bring your foot between your hands. Wiggle your left foot out to the left and spin your right foot down to the floor. Turn your right toes out at an angle at 2 p.m. Yeah? Widen out your stance as wide as your hips. Hands on your hips. Belly button to your spine as you inhale. Lift your chest away from your leg. Exhale, bend your front knee towards the front of your mat. Move your left hip back, right hip forward. Adjust by wiggling your foot forward and out. Belly button towards your spine and engage your right glute. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, bound your right arm under your left. Grab opposite shoulder or bound your elbows and forearms together. Inhale, bring your elbows down towards your hips. Exhale, bend your front knee a little bit more. Press into the arch of your back right foot, outer arch of your back right foot. And bring your belly button towards your spine. Inhale, lengthen the top of your head away from your low back. Exhale, slow and steady with a strong, long spine. Lower your left shoulder down towards your left thigh. You can hook shoulder inside of your left quad. And move your hips to the right to find your headlight hips. Check in if one shoulder is higher from the other. As you inhale, lengthen the crown of your head away from your hips. Exhale, press into all corners of your right foot and left foot. Lean more weight into your left thigh. Feeling the shakes that are coming out of both legs. Feeling an opening on your back shoulders. Slowly unbind your arms. Bring your hands inside of your left foot. Spin your right heel off of the mat and lower your right knee down on the floor. Pick up your blocks. Bring it underneath your chest, your shoulders. Low setting, medium setting. Lean your hips forward and down. Bend your back knee. Send your right heel towards your right glute. Inhale, re-extend your left arm in front of you. Slow like a clock. Exhale, turn your chest towards the left side as you grab your back foot inside and out, or out with your left hand. Check in the slump, check in the turn on your hips, and readjust. Inhale, lift your sternum away from the floor. Exhale, bend your left elbow towards the sky. Bring your heel towards your glutes, stretching out your front right quad. Press into all corners of your left foot as you turn your right ribs towards your inner left thigh. Notice here if your right hip went along for the ride. Move your right hip back, left hip forward. One more deep breath in. Exhale, bend your left elbow towards the sky, heel towards your glute. Slowly let go of your foot, lower your foot down, and untwist. Back your hips up a little bit, move the blocks out to the side. Hands on the mat, pick up your left foot. Left knee meets with your right knee. Inhale, lean forward. Slow and steady, exhale, come down into your low yoga push-up. Inhale, raise your chest up towards the sky. Exhale, send your hips up and back. Upside down V. Take a big breath in. Huge breath out. Inhale, pick up your right leg. Exhale, press your right foot back towards the wall behind you. Inhale, spread your toes wide. Square off your hips. Exhale, bring your foot between your hands. Spin your back heel down. Find your front heel to your back arch alignment. Press your outer right foot down on the floor. Inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, coming to your letter T. Warrior two. Belly button to your back. Reach out away from your sternum. Straighten out your right leg and lift your right hip up towards the ceiling. Slide your left glute down towards your mat. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, interlace fingers, make a steeple. Inhale, lift your right pelvic bone up. Exhale, slowly bend to your left leg. Notice here if your left hip went back up, your right hip went back down. Tilt your front hip up towards the ceiling. Bring your back hip down. Might be less on the bending or the side bend, but getting a square headlight hip. Good. Slowly bring your chest back up and turn your right toes to the side of your mat. Feet are parallel. Inhale, open up your arms like a star or a next. Lift your chest up towards the sky. Exhale, bring your hands down towards your hips. Inhale, lift your sternum up. Look up to the ceiling. Exhale, bring your chest slowly down between your legs as you come into your wide-legged forward fold. Hands on your hips or on the mat. Notice here if your shoulders are touching your ear. Bend your knees and lean weight to the balls of your feet as you lengthen your sternum away from your hip. Inhale, re-extend your spine. Exhale, bring your chest through between your legs. Bring your right hand down underneath your sternum and walk your right hand ahead of the side of your mat. Inhale, lean a little weight into your right hand. Exhale, turn your left arm towards your left hip. Use your hand to draw your left hip down, right hip up. Kind of like sort of what we did in that triangle reverse, yeah? Bend one knee a little bit more than the other to readjust your hips. Stay here or re-extend your left arm towards the sky. Or keep your hand on your back. Inhale, lengthen your spine away from your glutes. Exhale, turn your right ribs towards your inner left leg. Feeling a stretch in your hamstrings. Getting a ring out of your middle thoracic region. Slowly lower your left hand down on the floor. And slowly walk your hands to the front of your mat. Grab a block along the way. Or 2 blocks along the way. Wiggle your left foot forward and out like you're standing on 2 skis. Set up your blocks at high setting, medium setting, or low setting. Like how we did in your first Warrior 1, turn your toes out at 2 p.m. Move your right hip back, left hip forward. Bring your block outside of your right foot. Slide your left hand on top of your block outside of your right foot. Bring your right hand on your low back. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, roll your left ribs to your inner right thigh or raise your arm up. You can soften your front knee to support your knee joint. Same thing, notice if you're slouching, bend your front knee and lengthen out from your spine. Notice if you're dumping weight into your left arm, belly button to your spine and lift your ribs away from your leg. Slowly bring your right hand down. Slide your left hand out to the other block. Good. From here, walk your blocks towards the front of your mat. Bend your front knee. Lean weight into your right foot. Slow breath in. Exhale. Pick up your left leg towards the sky. Nose towards your knee. Squeezing your left glute to lift your left leg high. You can lower your hands down towards the floor or just keep your hands on your block. Bring your nose closer towards your shin. Same thing here. All right, notice if you're locking out your right knee, slightly bend your right knee to activate your right quad. Inhale, lift your left leg a little higher. Exhale, bring your chest down towards your thigh. Standing splits. Slowly lower your left leg to the back of your mat. Lower your left knee down to the floor. Slide your blocks out to the sides. Hands on the mat. Pick up your right foot. Lower your right knee next to your left knee. Inhale, lean forward. Exhale, hug your arms in. Slow yoga push-up. Inhale, scoop your heart up and forward. Exhale, send your hips back and up. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Big breath out. Inhale, lift your left leg up towards the sky. Exhale, press your heel to the back wall behind you. Notice if one hip is higher than the other, square your hips down towards your mat. Square your shoulders down towards your mat. Inhale, reach your left foot back. Exhale, bring your foot between your hands. Spin your right heel down towards the floor. Find a heel to arch alignment. And roll your outer left leg out to the left. Inhale, lift your chest away from your thigh. Exhale, come into your letter T. And sit down a little lower. Press into the outer edge of your right foot as you draw your left leg out towards the left. Reach your fingertips away from your shoulders. Straighten out your front leg and lift your left hip up towards the ceiling. Draw your right hip down towards the mat. Good, you can even have hands on your hips and assist one of your hip to go up, your back hip to go down. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, steeple your fingers or palms together. Inhale, lift your left hip up. Exhale, slowly bring your body out to the right side. Notice here if your right hip went up towards your right ribs, bend your front knee just a little bit and draw your left hip up towards the sky. Focus on length versus bearing weight on your right hip. Plant your foot. Inhale, reach your ribs away from your hip. Exhale, stay right here or reach a little bit towards the right side. Slowly come back to center and turn your left toes in. Inhale, open your arms out like an X, chest up to the sky. Inhale, extend your arms away from your shoulders. Exhale, relax your shoulders away from your ears. Bring your hands on your hips. Inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, use your hands to slowly roll your hips down, bringing your chest through your thighs or in front of your inner thighs. Hands down on the floor or keep your hands on your hips. Good. Plant your left hand down, walk your left hand forward, bring your right hand on your hip. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, lift your left hip up, right hip down, or arm goes up towards the sky. Shift a little weight towards your front hand, front balls of your feet, and bend your knees a little bit. Notice if there's the arch and round from your spine. Inhale, lengthen sternum away from your belly button. Exhale, bring your right shoulder towards the left side of your foot and lift your left hip up at the same time. Slowly untwist and walk your hands to the front of your mat. Grab your blocks, place it on the highest setting, point your left toes forward, wiggle your right foot forward and out, and point your right toes at a 45 degrees. Place a block outside of your left foot. Slide your right hand on top of your left block. Left hand on your hip as you inhale, lengthen. Exhale, move your left hip back, right hip forward. Stay here where your arm goes up. Inhale, lengthen from the top of your head. Exhale, move your left shoulder towards the right side of your mat. Slowly unravel and twist. Bring your right hand to your right block. Here we go. Walk your blocks towards the front edge of your mat. Bend your front knee, lean weight into your left foot. Inhale, pick up your right leg. Exhale, bring your chest down towards your thigh. Squeeze your right glute to lift your leg a little higher, and slowly bring your nose towards your shin. You can stay here or move the blocks out of the way. Bring your hands down flat on the mat. Hug your arms in towards the midline, squeezing your inner chest muscles together. Inhale, lift your back leg up towards the ceiling. Exhale, reach your back leg back and up. Slowly lower your right leg down towards the back of your mat. Lower your right knee down. Move the blocks out of the way, plant your hands. Pick up your left foot, move it back. Inhale, lean forward. Exhale, hug your arms in, low yoga push-up. Inhale, lift your chest up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bring your hips up and back. Slowly lower your knees down on the floor. That was it. A little bit of a slow jams right there, slow flow. Hopefully you guys had a good time watching my video. I appreciate it, and I had a special guest today, my dog. This is Ranger, my pup. Just wanted to be in the action. I tried, but he just wants to be close to dad. All right, you guys have a good one. Namaste.